How did I know I was gonna get asked this about half a dozen times? No, but seriously, I guess it's a valid question for a YouTuber who has 13 builds to his name and barely any online fights on his channel, but I've been getting a few comments asking why I don't do much online stuff, especially when it comes to these build videos. I've replied to several of them myself, but I figured it'd be a good idea to put a statement up, so if I ever got that question again, I can just link them to this video. So, why do I, a YouTuber who primarily makes content on Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, a half RPG, half fighting game, not post a lot of online footage in videos pertaining to the game? Well, the short answer is that my sanity is tested enough with offline gameplay, and the last thing I need is online's notoriously shitty lag and terrible hit detection pushing me to the breaking point. That's not good enough? You're really gonna make me break this down? Fuck it, fine. Look, I'll be blunt. I don't like Xenoverse 2's online PvP mode. I find it quite dreadful if I'm honest. I could go on and on about why it's a pathetic excuse of an online mode, but I'll save that for another day. The point is, I don't enjoy playing Xenoverses online. Every now and then, the game does catch me in a good mood, so I partake in a few matches, but for the most part, it just isn't very fun. How is that related to my build videos? Well, it has everything to do with my build videos. Obviously, when people see it's a build video, their first thought is that it's some sort of tutorial with the quote-unquote best skill and attribute setup to help win more online matches, and I don't really blame anyone for thinking that way. I'm a bit of an oddball in this situation. Like I said in my adorable power build, my builds are not for the people who want an edge in multiplayer or who want to completely destroy the opposition unless they're deliberately made that way like my adorable power build. I make mine to offer a new and fun way to play Xenoverse 2 whether you're playing online or offline. As for why there's never any online footage in any of my builds, that's because offline is a more convenient source for footage. There are obvious concerns for going about these videos like this, given how bad online can get with hit detection. Some moves and combos just don't work properly, or worse, not at all. Moves like Serious Bomb and Perfect Shot will often just tap your opponent and then they'll fall out of it without taking any further damage, although from what I've heard since the last balance patch, they've gotten better at dealing with full damage. Even some basic attack combos which you'd expect to land properly don't fully work. Ones like a Male Saiyan's 9 light attack combo won't fully connect the last barrage or will sometimes just completely miss. And an Arcosian's 9 light attack combo where the very last hit doesn't even touch your opponent. For the most part, I've been deliberately avoiding skills or signature combos like that when making these builds for obvious reasons. But since I make these mainly to showcase new and fun ways to play regardless of the mode that you're playing, I may start throwing a few in there. But I will try to leave a disclaimer if these skills mentioned don't work online. If I know about it. Anyway, you could probably just pass this off as, oh, you just suck online, that's why you're scared to show any footage. Like this little individual. I mean, you're free to think that as much as you want, even though I've already said I'm not that good on many separate occasions. But I've said my piece about why I make these builds, and no amount of "ooh, you suck" is gonna make me stop making these videos. I find them fun to make, the build's equally fun to use, and most of my viewers enjoy them. That's not to say I won't be doing any online showcase videos, since it is fun to take these builds into a more hardened environment, but for the most part, simply playing online is more frustrating than fruitful. That, and at the time of writing this script, my Xbox won't let me record through Elgato, so I can't really do any showcase videos right now. I did order a new Xbox One S though, so that's nice. It's supposed to be arriving this Saturday. Not the Saturday that this video is being released, the Saturday following me writing the script, which was March 17th, I think. What was I talking about?